Good morning, HellDivers, and welcome to the Descendant Saga. The Descendant Saga here is the YouTube channel for my series of science fiction books. My name is Chase Randolph. I am the author. I have written these books myself. And today, we're going to join some randoms and play one more game of HellDivers 2. This game has been fantastic for the past year that I've been playing it. A little more than 15 months. It's been a hoot. I love it. It's very cinematic.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
There's been a new update to the Galactic War. And so, as we've seen with the bugs,
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
things have been going on.
Engaging
And we have
orbital
defeated
thrusters.
another round of this insect invasion. The problem is now the Illuminate are in the same sector. So, it's time for a blitz. We're going to search and destroy as many of these Illuminate as possible. Because they're in a place they should not be. And that is not very democratic of them. I have no idea who these people are. We're going to see what happens. Looks like we got a energy heavy loadout here. I'm going to change back to the sickle. You know what? I ran the shield generator and the eats for a long time. So that's what I'm gonna do instead. Well, what can we do here? They've got stuff. I'm not sure which supply thing will be most useful to the team. So I'll bring that, just in case. Back to my books. If you're not familiar, I have written a series of science fiction novels called The Descendant Saga. The first book, called The Descendant, was published by an actual publishing company. The problem was, COVID happened, and the publishing company shut down during COVID. So now, I'm on the cusp of releasing a second edition of that first book, now called Altar of Scales. I'm working with... I had originally planned on self-publishing this. So I spent, bad guys, a long time
History will remember your deeds this day.
working with... Not working with, but trying to get an agent to get another publisher so that I could publish my book again. Because you have to have the first book, right? Before you can publish a second. Problem was, nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted to publish a book that had already been published, that had some other publisher's taint style on it.
I'm out.
There's a long shot.
Thank you.
And after spending a year doing that, is when I decided, alright, fine, I will do it myself, and I would self-publish. And in the meantime, I discovered a small Etsy shop called Nerdsmith Consolidated. And together with Nerdsmith Consolidated, we are starting our own LLC. We're making our own publishing company. And my books will be appropriately published. Anyway, back to the game. Seeing as Z3 and M1 are together, I'm gonna go with R4 here. So we'll have 2 buddy teams, because no man should fight alone. Although if he's running the jetpack, I might not be able to keep up with him if that's his intent to be the lone wolf. Alright, he's already blown that open.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
What we need to do is get down into the city.
Found something.
I might have to abandon this guy because he's not following the objective. I'll let him do his thing. He can run around and collect all the supplies. I'll link back up here with Z3 and M1.
Affirmative.
And we can get this mission done. I guess he's gonna link back up anyway, so we could get the whole squad together. Kill 4 ships.
Going down a sentry.
I'm gonna keep moving. We gotta get off the X. We don't want to get pinned into the entryway.
Squid outpost spotted.
I'm gonna follow R4 here. We're gonna keep moving counterclockwise. My laser gun never runs out of ammo if you don't overheat it. I'm gonna keep running in short bursts like this. My turret over there is doing work. Look at that, 29 kills.
Outpost destroyer has prevailed.
M side, alright.
Now head to the extraction point.
Let's see if we can take out this beacon real quick. Oh, buddy needs help. That took care of some of his problems. I'm not usually a fan of these shorter mission types. Just because they're shorter, you know, you've got 10, 12... Oh goodness, excuse me. You've only got 10 or 12, Man, I don't know where that sneeze came from. It snuck up on me. I didn't have any warning. You only have 10 or 12 minutes to complete the objective. And because I usually run solo, it's usually not enough time to get it done.
Marking location. North. Cancel that.
Just because there's so much going on. Whew. Where is the power supply?
Requesting sentry.
Fueling this thing. There, keep that.
Ship required.
Alright. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. So yeah, see, we're already down to 6 minutes. We've burned half our time, and I mean, technically we've completed the mission, but
Proceed to extraction when ready.
there's so much to do. We haven't found the super
Say
samples.
hello to
You know?
democracy. Have a taste of democracy.
Requesting air support.
No grenades, bad touch.
Squid outpost. Requesting orbital.
Thank you.
Sounds like there's a... What do they call it? A stalker? I think of them as the Striders from Half-Life. That's just because Half-Life 2 was one of the formative experiences of my youth. that what you will. Since I brought it up,
5 minutes left. Liberty speed your step, HellDivers.
I'll talk about my book some more. I guess we're just gonna kind of work our way around towards the extraction, and hopefully we can find the super samples on the way. Because we're down to 4 minutes.
Requesting air support.
My books. I write a lot. I have a half dozen completed novels, and 4 more novels that are in one stage or another of drafting. And, I have cover art painted by my grandfather, and I think the art is fantastic looking. It is... If anyone is familiar with the name Frank Frazetta, that guy was an artist. And my grandfather's hand-painted watercolor reminds me of Frank Frazetta. He's the closest to living Frank Frazetta that I know. And I love it. And if you don't know who Frank Frazetta is, shame on you. Go look it up. And then, subscribe to this channel. Follow me for more. Because I'm going to teach you cool art stuff. And we're going to discuss the science inside the science fiction. And so on. This big. Frank Frazetta is a brilliant artist. I love his art style. See if I can solve that. Pew! No.
I'm out.
Miss.
Calling down a support weapon.
So, part of my rush of, deciding, fine, I'll do it myself instead of trying to find more agents and publishers to publish my book the traditional way is because, I have all of these completed books and more still to write.
I'm out.
And I want to get them done while my grandfather is still willing and able to paint cover art for me. And Grandpa's not going to live forever, as much as I would like that old dinosaur to.
Tagging location. West.
Package acquired.
I think those are the super samples down there. Oh, he got them already. Never mind. I don't need to go look.
Package.
So, we got what we came for. Or at least we got what I came for.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
And we just gotta hold out at the extraction site.
Package acquired.
Calling down a support weapon.
Drop in package.
Pack inbound.
Package acquired.
Requesting sentry. Calling in extraction.
1 minute left. Destroyer preparing.
I know it takes 2 minutes for the shuttle to get here, but that at least gets it here a minute earlier. Because once that timer runs out, we don't get any respawns. You die, you die.
Cancel that. Southeast. Illuminate.
Package acquired.
Somebody's turret down there doing work.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Let's see if I can help. Don't overheat the gun. We gotta keep blasting. Don't overheat that gun either. once the timer runs out and the destroyers leave, we can't call in supplies. So I'm calling in rockets while I can, because now the timer's run out.
Reloading.
Alright. Oh, and that guy's dead. So, no reviving him. Fortunately, he wasn't the guy carrying the super samples. But he did have samples, so I will grab them. Just for his sake. Hopefully that wasn't my turret that got him. Oh, there's another turret. I don't want to get shot by our own weaponry here. That's why I was standing in front of this thing. So that way I had a sort of barrier between the turrets and I. Alright, once they land, it's only going to be here 20 seconds. They're not going to wait around for us to get on board.
Throwing grenade. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Alright. We're on board. Come on, boy. Get on, get on. Get on the ship. We're leaving. Thank you. Ugh. And that is going to get us 2 more super samples. So, back to the books, the updates, and Nerdsmith Consolidated and I opening our own publishing company. And there'll be links down in the description. The publishing company isn't open yet, but we can still go to their Etsy shop and look at the stuff that Nerdsmith has. They're 3D printing some stuff. I know they're working on other things, so there's going to be new stuff in the shop soon. So if you don't see anything exciting now, come back again and look more, because they're doing stuff. It's cool. They already have stickers that are relevant to my books, even though they're to the second book that isn't published yet. It's kind of funny. So you can be in on the inside joke before anyone knows what the joke is. We'll have to come up with more stickers for the current book. But they're fantastic. I couldn't like them more. We got what we needed from Nerdsmith and the game. As you can see in the top right here, I've maxed out everything. I've got all 50,000 requisition slips, 250 medals, 500 common samples, 250 rare samples, and all 100 super samples. Now that we got those 2 samples,
Hellpods primed.
that's all I can hold. That's as much as I can get.
Orbital thrusters.
And if we look here at the superstore, I have everything unlocked.
Synchronized.
So I know I'm level 91 and not 150 like the max is, but otherwise I have everything unlocked. I have all of the ship grids, I have all of the weapons, I have all of the resources maxed out, minus the super credits. And all of the war bonds are purchased, and all of the things in the war bonds are purchased, and so all that's left is the contents of the superstore, and even then, I have some of that. And I'm busy with my books. I'm trying to get this done. I've literally taken nothing, written 500,000 words, and made it into something. And with the help from Nerdsmith Consolidated, and my grandfather, and hopefully from you, I can make this nothing into something. So please, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, follow for more, because the books are happening, the books are coming, and soon I'll get to share it all with you
HellDiver. I look forward to
all over again. I'm tired of sitting here talking about things, telling you all the cool stuff I've done and written, and the fantastic jokes inside of it. That's new. That's also new. It's a good thing I came and checked. So look, I've now done everything there is in HellDivers 2. So I think I'm done. I think I have beaten HellDivers 2. And that way I can better focus on my books and move forward to share them with you, because I'm tired of doing all of this work, having all of this stuff here with me, this 500,000 words I've written. I love it. It is my life's work. And not being able to share it with people. You know, I tell people about it because I'm excited, because I have poured thousands of hours of my time, my soul, into these books. And I can't not talk about writing. I mean, if you've spoken to any other authors, I'm not vegan, but being an author is kind of like being vegan, because they're gonna tell you, you're gonna know. So, I can't wait to have these back on the market and be able to share them with you again. Because I'm tired of having all of this excitement, all of this enthusiasm, and telling people about it and getting them excited, only for them to ask, like, yo, this is great, where can I get one? And I can't sell you a book right now. But I can soon. I'm almost done with the audiobook. Chapter 18 is recorded. I'm going to go work on editing it as soon as I'm done with this video. But I've completed HellDivers 2. Thank you for your time, and please come back. Follow for more. Because more's coming, and I can't wait to share it with you. And hopefully, together, we can all take this nothing that I turned into something and make my dream come true. And we can all dream the dream together, because I think it is a fantastic book. There's a whole lot of oomph inside of it. It doesn't feel like the stuff that I've read lately that's coming out of the writing publishing industry. It doesn't have a political bent. There's no message. It's not trying to shove something down your throat. It's just a fantastic story. And you can read what message from it you will, because the reader always interprets something from it. This is another thing I've learned from having been published before. Even though it's my book and I wrote it, once it's published, it is no longer mine. It belongs to the audience, because the audience is going to decide what they think about it. So please, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord, look at the links down in the community notes below, and hopefully soon you can pick up a copy of my book, because I think everyone's life, including mine, will have bettered for having read this book. I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I'll see you there.